My name is Juliette Sallin. I'm a Swiss artist. I'm based in Geneva, and I work with many medium, but principally with fabric and silk. I do paintings, installation, photography, and sometimes even sculptures. I've always been interested in working with things that I seen as, that things that kind of belong to the feminine realm, like flowers, fabric, nice subtle colors. I stumbled upon this article about an American art current in late 19th century in the Victorian area, and called like floral female art paintings. And basically they use kind of like the impressionist technique, and the female figure kind of like blurred with the landscape and the plants, and it looked quite pretty and aesthetically pleasant. But when you know the meaning of it, it became like less pleasant, because it kind of like really wanted to relegate the woman as a decorative and fragile little thing. It was a response to the current historical events with the suffragettes. When you think about Greek mythology and young women being transformed into plants and trees, is always seen as a punishment. And the funny thing is, like, when I work with plants and when I depict them in my work, I don't feel that. I feel really empowered. Like, I feel good with myself, and I love being in nature associated with plants, and I think it's a beautiful thing. And it's kind of like, it's like as if my life force was revealed. Some pictures I was like kind of like melting with the forest, and sometimes there was a ray of light illuminating my body that make my skin shine like gold. And I was like, this like archetypal being, like illuminated body coming out of the woods. My practice became more and more personal, and as I started to reach my 40s, and I had like a kind of like a life, I wouldn't say life crisis, but it was almost like a life crisis, when I was like, maybe I was asking myself a lot of questions about my own body, my body aging, about maternity, fertility, about me and my desires, my lust, my love. The more personal my work became, the more feminist also it became, because obviously I was talking about my body, my feelings, my desires, and asking myself also like the kind of desires that I wanted, whether my own or was it like a construction. I've been doing things that I really wanted to do, and not that I've been expected by my family or by the cultural by the cultural environment. And the fact that I hadn't had like a typical life or traditional life was already kind of like a feminist choices that I made without even knowing it. What is important is I don't know, like what you do with your talents, what you do with your passions. I want to hope for a better future, a feminist future, but I think like we're going backwards, and I'm scared of it. And this is why it's so important to have this kind of a little protected word to gather and to protect our integrity, to dwell in beauty. It's life-saving.